So this is the road to Windermere, the start of the walk at the Lyth Valley. This is the hotel that had been closed for a while. I believe it's now open. As to how good it's going to be or whether it remains open is another matter. Just been a bit careful here, it's a busy road. Not that there's necessarily a lot of cars on it, there can be, but it's fairly straight and they go fairly fast. So there's the hotel again. Peter's leading today. We've changed our walk today to around the Lyth Valley. Do you want to say something about it, Peter?
Right, here we are. We're parked here outside what was the Lyth Valley Hotel, but doesn't seem to be anymore.
No.
And we're going to just go up the road for about 50 yards and then up this path here. It's quite steep here. And continue in this sort of west area and then sort of veer northwest, climbing all the time and circling round, and somewhere up here the contours are a bit tight because we quite climb up onto the top, and I'm not sure exactly where that is, and we're just circling round and we come down on the tops here. This is open, the northern end of Whitbarrow Scar, and we come then back into the woods and down through here, and we end up coming through this here, which is a damson orchard, and then we come back down into I think it's called the Row, some lanes, and back down to the track that we set off on.
Right.
And it's only just over 4 miles this walk, but it's quite a lot of climbing.
Yeah, and known as the Damson Walk.
How much climbing?
No. Thank you, Peter. You've probably got the easier job actually with the Damsons. Now we're just forming up here before we're moving off. As we've said, the Lyth Valley is supposed to be famed for these plum-like things called damsons. The last time we came and looked, there wasn't a lot. There was a few sort of purple lumps on the tree, so maybe we'll have better luck this time. We're starting off here, coming off the road, the Lyth Valley Road.
If you want a short walk, just stand here. We'll come back down here.
And we're climbing already. As we continue up this path, which is lovely and overgrown. Of course, we're now into the phase of summer where it's turned into autumn, and for quite a while now, but not the worst path we've ever walked. Having come up the slope from the road up that path I was describing, we're now onto a fairly well maintained farm track. As I said before, we're at the stage where autumnal. Here we've got a picture of sloes and blackberries together. Nobody seems to be collecting the sloes for the sloe gin. Continuing on the walk on the farm track, we're not too sure at the moment whether or not this is a bridle away or the designation. Perhaps I should have done my homework better on the map. But we're proceeding along here. Like I said, the feature of the walk is this summer turning to autumn. I'm just pausing to examine what appears to be a fairly new finger post here. Makes a change from the ones that are rotten at the base and falling over. Here we are again, walking down another footpath surrounded by rather gorgeous trees. Sorry, we should have done this week. I'm just trying to surmise why we changed the walk. The reason doesn't matter, but apparently the lure of damsons is the main reason why we changed the walk. Again, I remember last year we came and There really weren't very many. We may have timed it wrong, but they were just sort of little brown blobs on the tree. The inevitable discussion about where we're going. Of course, everybody knows exactly where we're going.
We were looking at staying either in Bangor or Carnarvon.
Yeah.
So I was interested.
Yeah. There's a lady here with dogs. Well, here we are again on the footpath. There's Bernard in front of me looking like David Attenborough. Although we haven't found any wild animals yet. Yes, if you want your tree line routes, this is the one. Bit overgrown with bracken, not too bad. Now, having emerged from the wooded path, complete opposite extreme, we're in a field, a meadow. One is a field, a meadow, and a meadow, not a field. I don't really know, but
Is it hilly or not so bad? If it's hilly,
it's delightfully photographic. Typical sort of. I know that John Constable isn't known for views of the Lake District or thereabouts, but it's very sort of. You can imagine that if you were an artist using canvas of any sort, oil or even just sketching, you know, you got lovely countryside.
keep going and then try and get around.
This rather friendly sheepdog's just come to see us. He's off now. Way, look over the wall. Apparently we just arrived at this this place where we decided to have our 11s, and the aforementioned sheepdog has found his farm, and it looks like perhaps they're going to be driving through this gate, so we're kind of getting out of the way. Yeah, there's the first sheep just coming up to the gate now. Apparently, as we're now seeing, the route of the footpath is through this farmyard here. We're walking through a gravel drive rather than something else that we normally walk through when we often go through farmyards. It's rather a magnificent stone style. Gap in the wall there, presumably to let white livestock through. Here we go, let's give this a go. Sheep, somewhere in there is the sheepdog that we saw before. There's the farmer with the dog. There it is, with the dog. Presumably moving the flock from one place to the other. Excuse the wobble on the camera, it's on full zoom.
Oh, you're not a teacher now. Oh, right, yeah. Pushes the foot down.
Zoom back for the total view. Now I'm just doing the swivel on the camera. I'll just zoom it slightly. Excellent view. I'm going 36 degrees nearly. Absolutely superb. Looks like there's some cairns that some people have constructed. As we're walking up towards these cairns, the customary...
Like a house there, do you think it looks like a horse?
A bit. Yeah.
Big white horse.
We're just lining up here for the group photograph. I'll just turn it off because I'm going to be on it. Pause now for lunch. I'll just swing the camera around in this area of limestone, really to the south of the Lake District. Dry stone wall. I'll be looking down to the rest of the group down there having their lunch. Lifting up, you can see limestone suppose a limestone escarpment is what you call it. Just started filming now again after the lunch stop. We've had to put our waterproofs on. This walk is very wooded, and even people have been on it before. Can't remember the footpaths exactly. A lot of footpaths going here and there, although there's the footpath sign. Oh well, we're taking a deviation under the trees. Just going slightly past the Japanese soldier's hut who hasn't realised that the war's finished.
So they were quite happy for us